Hello friends. Today I will tell you what I feed my cucumbers to get active and healthy growth, and actually a plentiful harvest. I think you've asked yourself this question? What am I doing wrong? It seems that I feed my cucumbers with nitrogen fertilizers such as an infusion of cow dung, an infusion of weeds and even yeast fertilizer. And cucumbers still don't grow. The leaves begin to turn yellow. It can be seen that the cucumber bushes are oppressed. And the fact is that cucumbers, like many garden crops, do not like to grow on acidic soils, and you, in turn, are often fed with nitrogen fertilizers such as an infusion of grass or chicken manure. Or, for example, mineral fertilizers such as carbamide or ammonium nitrate. Slowly but surely make the soil more acidic, and every year your garden crops will grow worse on this soil. And you need to do the following. First of all, of course, you need to measure the acidity of your soil. And it's very easy to do this, with the help of a device that I ordered from China, such are sold in garden stores. This device measures the pH of the soil, and it also measures the temperature of the soil. I've been using it for the second year already. It always helps me out when sowing seeds and planting seedlings in the open ground. I put it under cucumbers. You need to bury this device deeply, and the soil should be moist. Look, he immediately starts measuring. As you can see, it is leveled to neutral soil. Neutral soil is equal to 7. Here I will show you by comparison that this device does not deceive. I show my garden not in a greenhouse but in the open ground, in which I did not make this fertilizer, which I will apply today. Let's take a look. I insert it into the soil and launch it. We look at what we have shows. You see, he immediately starts counting from a lower value because the soil is acidic here. And the meaning is to stop at 5. This is an acidic soil in which garden crops will develop poorly, and for this you need to add chalk or a solution of chalk to your soil. In general, I would advise you to make chalk in dry form from autumn or dolomite flour to your beds. During the autumn and spring, while you have not planted anything on the beds, the acidity of the soil will decrease. But if you didn't have time to do it, then do the same as I do. In total, you will need 2 such feedings per season. And to make them better right now at the beginning of growth, I have already spent one in my garden. And now I will do the second one with intervals between the first and the second for at least 2 weeks. To do this, we will need 10 liters of warm water at normal street temperature and 1 plastic cup of 200 milliliters. I bought chalk in a garden store. It is inexpensive. You can also buy in hardware stores, but it may not be clean, but with chemical impurities that can harm your plants. Therefore, I advise you to buy only in garden stores. Then you need to mix thoroughly until smooth so that the water becomes a rich white color. And leave to infuse for at least a few minutes. Then immediately before applying top dressing, mix well again. Because chalk is deposited, we lift it, collect the solution and pour 1 liter under 1 bush. Another important point is not to make chalk with other fertilizers. You have made it waited a day or 2. And then make any other fertilizers. It is best to then apply phosphorus and potassium fertilizers. Or, if there is only the beginning of growth, you can still apply nitrogen fertilizers. Thus, you will neutralize the acidity of the soil. And if you immediately apply other fertilizers with chalk, they will not be able to be absorbed by the root system of your garden crops, in this case, cucumbers. As you can see, it is not always good to feed with pure nitrogen fertilizers. This leads to the fact that the soil will become acidic. And this entails the suppression of the growth and development of garden crops that are grown on this soil. Therefore, friends to whom the information from this video was useful, be sure to like it. Don't forget to share with your friends. And also subscribe to my channel so as not to miss the release of new videos. I wish you a good day and see you in the new video.